So you want to make money in crypto? Well, be prepared. It is not going to be a smooth ride as we have seen this month. Many of the top altcoins down 30, 40, even upwards of 50% or more. Crypto can be a cruel game if you are not prepared for the worst. As we can see from Thorchain, their Rune token. So this was one of the hot tokens that got a lot of people into crypto last cycle. This was supposed to be the interoperable chain where people could trade native Bitcoin for anything else that they wanted. It was working great. The devs were great. And even just less than a year ago, it was trading above $10.60. Well, now it is down to $1.37 because of some miscalculations with their borrowing and lending feature that they added. But today's video is not about Rune. It is about some brand new tokens. We're going to be talking about meme coins. What the heck is going on with meme coins? We're going to be talking about a major new token that launched on Solana. And we're even going to be talking about Binance Smart Chain and Binance and CZ. What the heck is going on there? So it's going to be another jam-packed, action-packed video for you here on CryptoWise. My name's Milton, and you know the spiel. Do me a favor, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and of course, follow me over on X. My handle there is @CryptoWiseGuys. All right, guys, let's dive right in. Okay, every cycle of crypto is different. If you've been in crypto for a long time, you know that if you've experienced other cycles. One of the things about this cycle that has made it crypto on steroids is the amount of new tokens launching. If you're on something like Crypto Bubbles, you really can only look at the top 1,000. That is just scratching the surface. Okay, on coin market cap right now, there are over 11 million cryptos. Those are just the ones being tracked by coin market cap. 11 million. Last cycle, we peaked at about 20,000. So no, unless you are a robot, an AI algorithm, there's no way you're going to be keeping track of all the news that is going on in crypto. But you still got to try. It really does help you when you're trying to make money in crypto to be up on the latest news and paying attention to major tokens that launch. So today I wanted to touch on meme coins and just talk a little bit about what happened this weekend and what I think it means for my overall strategy. If you are an OG CryptoWiser, you know that it took me a long time to warm up to meme coins. Back in past cycles, I stayed away from Dogecoin, and when Shiba launched, stayed away from it. And I really haven't gotten into the game. I've been in and out of some of the meme coins for sure, played around with certain ones. But honestly, this weekend, I think, was when the meme coin phenomenon really jumped the shark. We all know that before the inauguration, Trump launched his own coin, and that really, to me, has marked one of the worst things to happen to crypto in the last little while. But Trump coin itself, actually, even though I don't love it in terms of what it does for crypto overall, but whatever, you know, if he wants to launch his meme coin, whatever. But it did suck a ton of liquidity out of other coins when it launched in mid-January. A bunch of people made a ton of money on it. It peaked at over $70 billion market cap. Well, right now it's sitting at a fully diluted market cap of only 15 billion point, and the volume on it has totally disappeared. Okay, so we're talking about the most famous person in the world, basically in the media 24/7, and his meme coin just died in the matter of 3 weeks. The true life cycle of it only lasted about a week. Now, part of the reason for that, in my opinion, is they launched the Melania coin like the next day or a few days after. That, to me, was a huge mistake. Just greed, the epitome of greed. Basically, they saw the success of Trump and they thought, well, we can just recreate this as many times as we want and we're going to be trillionaires by the end of the year. Basically falling into every trap that pretty much every new crypto investor falls into. Well, the Melania coin, it didn't get to 70 billion. It got to 12 in less than a its lifespan was literally less than 24 hours. This weekend, we had another celebrity trying to make millions off of a meme coin. Dave Portnoy of Barstool Sports fame. Now, he didn't launch this token himself. I guess someone else launched it, but he got wind of it. He had been trading meme coins the last week or so, and thought, okay, well, I'm going to get behind this one and I'm really going to push it. And this will be my meme coin. It was launched on pump.fun, which is the site on Solana where most of the meme coins are launched. So in theory, it had a fair launch. If you don't know Dave Portnoy, okay, whatever, but you should know that in terms of crypto and meme coins, this is actually the perfect celebrity to be able to pump a meme coin. He's got 3.5 million followers on Twitter. His target audience are dudes between, I don't know, and 30, the majority of people who are trading memes. He's got a huge platform. In the last cycle, when he dipped his toes in crypto, he bought Bitcoin, that pumped the price up. So you would think that if anyone could be successful launching this, would be him. Also, it was Super Bowl Sunday. Basically, the guy is famous for betting on sports and creating a content media empire, which focuses on gambling and sports. But as you can see from the charts here, even he really could not do anything to keep this meme popular. All-time high of about just under 12 cents. That lasted a couple of hours. It went down to just over 2 cents. Now it's sitting under 4 cents. Now, the volume has been great, $219 million of volume. So snipers are definitely making some money off of this. If you're like me and you're not a professional trader and you're just an investor, these things are, really, really hard to make money with. And the life cycle of them, kind of like the news has gotten. We used to talk about a 24-hour news cycle. Now a piece of news is out there for an hour and it's old news. Meme coins, that's like that on steroids. You're talking about one of the biggest influencers for the exact target market of meme coins on Super Bowl Sunday, and he cannot pump a meme coin for longer than a couple hours. But I do have to say his videos, his live streams have been very entertaining watching him try to understand the world of memes, try to understand the chaos, unpredictability, and the illogical ups and downs of a meme coin.
Some will win, some will lose. That's the fact with hobby coins. Some will win, some will lose, some will sing the blues. It's on and on and this with Jeff.
Anyway, it's been very entertaining to watch, but I do think this is the jump the shark moment in meme coins. If you don't know that reference, because you're not as old Milty. It's from an old show called Happy Days. They did this episode where one of the characters jumped over some water on a shark or something like that. It's even before my time. But anyway, that is the reference that people use now to say that something is gone way, way too far and is no longer cool. I think that's this moment, especially for celebrity meme coins. Now, Dave's not giving up. Apparently, he's already on to the next meme that he wants to support. This one's Portnoy. And we can see this is the day chart, but let's go to the hour chart here. When he announced that he was going to be supporting this one, it pumped like crazy, but already it's down. Now, he's not creating these ones, but he's just kind of using his platform and marketing machine to try to support some of these. He's really doing it for fun. And you can see that some people are benefiting from it. You have a few people who made a couple $100,000 on this already, even though the fully diluted valuation of this one is only 1.8 million right now. Got very low liquidity. Like, I'm not touching these things, but it is interesting to watch because memes aren't going anywhere. Obviously, they're going to be a part of crypto now, probably forever, and you're going to be able to hit those waves sometimes. But that's how fast crypto moves. One person does it. Trump, he hit 70 billion. He really is the number one guy, though. He's the most famous guy. Now, Elon launched his own meme coin. That might be on par. Other than that, there's really no one that can match Trump. And you're seeing someone like Dave Port, how far down it now becomes. You go from a $70 billion market cap for Trump at its peak to about a 200 million for Dave Portnoy. It really makes me think with memes, you got to get super lucky. It's going to be some sort of unexpected thing that is going to hit for God knows what reason. That's going to be the next meme coin. I really don't think it's going to be another big name that is able to get anywhere close to what Trump did. Now, if you're lucky enough to be on Twitter at the exact right time, sure, you can make some money on it, get in, get out. But really, for me, it's not where I'm putting my attention. Where I am putting my attention are on things like Solayer. Now, this is another new token that just launched today, but unlike a meme coin, this one is an actual real project. In the old cycle, this would have been huge, huge news. In today's cycle, this goes under the radar. It is a restaking platform for Solana. It's basically the eigenlayer of Solana. If you've heard of eigenlayer on Ethereum, This is basically the eigenlayer for Solana. They launched their token today, the Layer token. It's got a market cap of about 171 million right now. A lot of people qualified for their airdrop, including myself. Now I got a tiny bit, so I don't know what other people were getting, but for me, it was a fairly unremarkable airdrop. Total supply for Layer is 1 billion, fully diluted market cap right now of just over 800 million. So this is a major project. It's sitting at 261 right now in all of crypto. Definitely, these are the kind of drops you really want to be spending your time on, paying attention to. Not saying go out and buy it, but this is a real project. Is now out there, competing with the Jitos of the world to revolutionize and innovate restaking on Solana. And Solana has really become the #1 chain in terms of use, transactions, innovation, all that sort of stuff. And when tokens like this launch, well, they're everywhere right away. You can see Binance has already listed it, Bybit, BitGet, KuCoin, these major projects. They're everywhere all at once. Unlike the memes, this is more of the old school way of launching a token where they did do a big raise before they did a pre-sale. So you've got a lot of VCs involved. They raised $12 million at an $80 million valuation before it was even launched, which is insane. But those people obviously have already 10x'd on the launch. So that's why you want to be careful about buying these things too early when the VCs are in there and they got in very low. You don't know what their lockup is necessarily. So there is going to be some selling pressure when these things launch. There's also big ups in terms of the actual utility of these things. Solayer, one to watch out for. It is a major token that just launched today. I think restaking on Solana is going to be a really interesting category to be following over this next year because of the speed and how cheap Solana is. I think there's going to be a ton of innovation with restaking and Solana DeFi. All right, guys, last thing I want to talk about today is BNB. What the heck is going on with Binance? There's been a lot of news out today about them selling a ton of their reserve crypto in January. Now, speculation on this, and I talked about this in one of my previous videos about them manipulating the price of crypto. And now we're seeing a bit of proof of this. So they sold apparently 94% of their Bitcoin reserve, 99.9% of their ETH reserve, 99% of their SOL reserve in January. So if you guys are asking, how is crypto going down with all this bullish news going on? This could be the reason. You got Binance essentially selling off their huge reserves of crypto to manipulate the price down, crush the traders, liquidate the majority of their long traders. They take that money, they buy back their reserves at a lower price. This is classic market manipulation in my viewpoint. The other thing to keep in mind is that CZ is back. Now, if you're new to crypto, CZ is one of the major personalities in crypto. He's the founder of Binance. You might have heard a couple of years ago, he had to go to jail. He was charged with a bunch of things, went to jail for a little while. Well, he's out now. Technically, he's not supposed to have any involvement in the day-to-day of Binance, but he certainly has been tweeting a lot about Binance and Binance Chain. Oh, by the way, Binance filed a joint motion to pause their case for 60 days. We'll see what that means under this new administration. I would not be surprised to see that kind of just disappear after the 60 days are up. But there's been a lot of talk about the BNB chain here. CZ says it heard of BNB chain upgrade in the works. So look, he owns a ton of BNB, and we are seeing a lot of inflows into BNB recently. So I have no doubt that CZ is hard at work behind the scenes, doing what he can to ensure that BNB does not miss out on this cycle pump. It has been a really strong token. I mean, it's still close to its all-time highs. And even in the midst of crypto winter, really only lost about 50% or so, which sounds like a lot, but compared to other alts that lost 90 to 99%, it's really held up strong. Now, if you watch the channel, you know I'm out of BNB. I do not hold any anymore. I thought it would be doing way worse by now with Solana and Sui and all those kind of networks out there, but it's held strong. So I am going to be keeping my eyes peeled on what the heck CZ has under his sleeves this time around, because I have no doubt Binance is way too powerful still in this cycle. I see this going down and down and down as the US figures out its regulation things. And we're going to be able to see the Coinbases of the world and other new exchanges launch that hopefully can compete with the monopoly that is Binance. Because when you see this sort of market manipulation, not good for crypto, but it is probably good for Binance. So I'm definitely curious to see what happens with BNB and all the innovation that's going to be happening with this apparent upgrade that CZ is talking about. All right, guys, that's your CryptoWise video for the day. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments, what the heck are you guys buying right now? Always want to hear from you guys. What are you interested in crypto these days? What are you buying? Did you get into jail stool? Are you into the meme coins? Or are you, like me, more into the fundamental coins like something like Layer? Let me know in the comments, and make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. I really, really appreciate it. Okay, guys, until next time, I'm Milton, saying over now.